From weddings and divorces and from lots of movie roles to having adorable kids, the cast of Pretty Little Liars have changed a lot since the premiere of the show that made them big. Let's find out what they're up to now. Shay Mitchell. Shay Mitchell played a leading role in Pretty Little Liars. She played Allison's close friend and ends up getting engaged to her. Though in the spin-off they eventually take a divorce, but fans in the original show still believe in this duo. After Pretty Little Liars aired, Shay also starred as Peach in the famous crime season You, where she was Beck's best friend. Shay also played a lead role in Dollface and is working on a whole load of projects at the moment. Not only this, after Pretty Little Liars wrapped up, Shay started dating Matt Babel, and the duo also have 2 daughters. Apart from this, Shay has started her own empire with the launch of her brand, Base, and her motel pop-up, The Groveler. Her Instagram is all about mummy content these days, and we're so here for it. But fans are also very excited for her to star in more shows of the thriller genre. Lucy Hale. Lucy Hale plays the character of Aria Montgomery in Pretty Little Liars. Since her last feature in Pretty Little Liars back in 2017, Lucy has gotten quite a few roles in movies and TV shows. For instance, she was part of Fantasy Island, The Hasting Game, and Truth or Dare. These movies actually were quite a hit. Lucy also worked as a lead in Life Sentence, and fans loved her in Riverdale, where she gave life to her role of Katie Keene yet again. She's currently enjoying her vacays in Italy and being her most gorgeous self. Lucy has also opened up about her acne and is on a self-care journey. And she's also working on her modelling career too, which is apparent by her magnificent shoot with Dolce & Gabbana. When it comes to her dating life, she was linked to Skeet Ulrich from Riverdale for quite some time. In fact, the duo was also spotted kissing in LA. But the current relationship status of Lucy is still unknown because she's very private about her life. Ashley Benson. Ashley Benson plays Hannah Marin on the show. Ever since the success of Pretty Little Liars, Ashley has been quite involved in movies instead of TV shows. Ashley actually did an amazing job in Private Property, The Birthday Cake, and Her Smell. Not only this, she also had quite a dating history from 2018 to 2020, where she dated the teenage heartthrob Cara Delevingne. Not only this, Ashley Benson also has some musical hobbies, and she sang the Her Smell track and the cover of Creep back in 2020. In the mid-2021, Ashley and G-Eazy sparked dating rumours, but in the early 2022, it was announced that they're back together. Ashley has been working for quite a while now, and she has a total net worth of $6 million. Sasha Peters. Sasha played Alison De Laurentiis with absolute grace, and we gotta say, she nailed the character of Queen Bee at Rosewood School. Everyone kind of thought that Alison isn't alive anymore at the beginning, but things unveiled quite unexpectedly by mid-series. Once Pretty Little Liars ended, Sasha Peters also appeared in Dancing with the Stars season 25, and she also reprised her role for Pretty Little Liars The Perfectionists, which is a spin-off of the original show. Soon, Sasha got engaged to her long-term boyfriend Hudson Schaefer back in 2015, and they also got married in 2018. Also, good news is that Queen Bee also is a mum now, as the couple welcomed their baby boy in 2020. In addition, after Pretty Little Liars ended, Sasha also revealed that she was going through polycystic ovary syndrome, and she struggled with conceiving her child. It also affected her mental health a lot, but they finally ended up having a healthy baby. Troian Bellisario. Troian played the character of Spencer Hastings in Pretty Little Liars, and you already know how smart she was. And after the show ended, Troian's career didn't really slow down, but took a huge leap when she starred in Feed and Where'd You Go? She also played an important part in Clara and Bernadette. Not only this, Troian also delivered a healthy and happy baby after being married to her husband, Patrick J. Adams. She also welcomed another baby in 2021, and the family is living happily together. Troian Bellisario is currently working on a movie titled Doula. Unsurprisingly, Troian also worked on a short horror film, Pop It, for Halloween, and she pretty much nailed the role. Also, her relations with her Pretty Little Liars co-stars have never been better. She wished Shay Mitchell on her birthday by writing a hearty post for her, so it seems like they're still pretty close. Tyler Blackburn. Caleb Rivers is the character played by Tyler Blackburn, and he's a very close ally and friend to the Liars. He marries Hannah Marin by the end and has his happy ending. Tyler is now a CW regular, and he appeared on the reboot of Charmed. He's also worked in Roswell, New Mexico, but for now his focus is a little drifted towards singing. He released a song with Novi that got featured in the Roswell reboot. Moreover, Tyler is traveling a lot in 2022 and focusing on self-care quite a lot. In addition to all of this, he's very secretive about his personal life, but we do know that he's dating a great guy and he sees his relationship as more than something materialistic. He's had serious relationships earlier too, but this one is here to stay. He's currently doing really good for himself, and according to Forbes, his net worth is $1.5 million. His acting career is still in progress, and he's hoping for great things to happen for his new shows. Ian Harding. Ian played Ezra Fitz, who's actually one of the most gorgeous teachers you might have ever seen. He teaches English at Rosewood and ends up being a soulmate of Aria. So after the wrap-up of Pretty Little Liars, Ian didn't just take rest. He went on and worked on several TV shows like Kipo, Chicago Med, and The Age of Wonder Beasts. Also, his character in Magnum P.I. received a whole lot of praise from the audiences. When it comes to his love life, Ian was in a relationship with Sophie Hart for a very long time. Their love story was right out of a fairy tale, and at the end of 2019, the couple finally decided to put a ring on it and got married. The interesting thing is that Ian wanted to keep things private, so he didn't announce the news of his wedding right away. In fact, after 2 years of being married to Sophie, he finally announced that he got married in 2019. We don't really know how he managed to keep it a secret for such a long time, especially when he's surrounded by paparazzi for the most part. Plus, he recently worked on The Hater, and the trailer of his new movie is also released, so Ian isn't stopping anytime soon. Janelle Parish. Janelle played the mysterious character of Mona Vanderwall, who was involved in sending anonymous texts to the group. She seemed like the antagonist of the show, but ended up being friends with the liars, so things turned out great for her character. Janelle too reprised her role as Mona in Pretty Little Liars: The Perfectionists. Also, she worked in a lot of movies and shows after Pretty Little Liars. For instance, her role in To All the Boys was remarkable. And don't even get us started on her role in Holly and Ivy. She played a lead role in Until We Meet Again recently, which received a lot of love from the masses. When it comes to living life, Janelle is doing it quite alright as she travelled to Hawaii and Portland this year. On the love front, Janelle has been lucky as she married the love of her life, Chris Long, in a private destination wedding event. Fans are also enjoying her spontaneous and funny TikToks these days, and her feed is literally full of cool outfit inspos for everyone. So Janelle Parish is still on top of her career, and she's got a lot to achieve. Keegan Allen. Keegan played the character of Toby Kavanagh, who was a classmate of the whole group and somehow got involved in the whole drama. He actually ends up getting married to Spencer Hastings, so he has quite a role on the show. Since he played Toby on Pretty Little Liars, Keegan's acting career has taken a huge leap, and he has worked on What If, Rick and Morty, and Walker. A lot of fans might have already noticed that he has a great voice, so he basically had a voice role for Rick and Morty, which turned out great for his career. Also, after playing Toby, there are a lot of rumors of Keegan being involved with his co-star Belisario, but he ended up having a serious relationship with Ali Collier, who's a very famous model. The couple is still dating and is very much in love. He posted her pictures on Valentine's Day this year and wrote, "Every day a Valentine's Day with you. How are you real? You light up my life. Thanks for being here." Apart from his love life, Keegan has opted for a new hobby of car camping, and he has a whole highlight for it on his Instagram. Let us know in the comment section which one of these actors were your favourite in Pretty Little Liars, and thank you for watching.